What's up, guys? Outlaw Dippers here, back with another video. I forgot my dip upstairs, so I'm gonna have to be smoking a little bit throughout this video. I know it's a lot different, but gotta do what I gotta do to get my nicotine fix. I've already came downstairs and I don't feel like going back upstairs. But that's beside the point. So last night I made a video about the Beto or York AR-15 and AK-47 ban, and frankly, I've already had a comment on that from UT Southpaw 13, I think. It's either 13 or 2013, something like that. I forgot. I have problems with thinking, but give me a minute, I'll remember. But anyway, so he said that we should just he says that he agrees with what I said, and he says that because we should just keep it, and he basically said the cigarette's not getting anything, but I'm not worried about that right now. But he basically said that he basically agreed with what I said, basically on the criminal thing. But his comment, if you want to see the comment yourself, just go back on my previous video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I'm basically wanted to do a reply to that, because I don't feel like replying to all that. So this is my reply on that. Taking weapons away from civilians. It's just like when they made marijuana illegal way back in the day, right? Marijuana was illegal. Okay, it's still illegal in some states, correct? Look how it's coming. Look what it came to. They made marijuana illegal. Criminals, drug addicts, they found a way to get it. They found people that got it themselves, and then they paid that person that had it and got it themselves through a person, right? So if they can get marijuana illegally, okay, what makes you think that they're going to not get guns illegally? You got to think about it through on both sides of the party. All right. So they're only talking about gun control because of mass shootings and all this other good stuff and whatnot. And they made marijuana and heroin illegal and all that other good all the drugs that they made legal. They made it legal for a reason. Okay, they made it illegal for a reason. Okay. Especially the major drugs like heroin and meth and crack and cocaine and stuff like that, because that can kill you. So they banned it for a reason. But at the same time, it was for bad reasoning. Okay? Weed. They banned that for, a quote unquote bad reasoning. But there's also good to the to weed itself. Now me, I've experienced with weed, throughout my life, and I can safely say that weed has its bad and good sides. Okay? Bad sides, it makes you think a lot differently. It makes you think in ways that you wouldn't be able to think. It made you not mentally there, basically. Good things is if you have things like ADHD or bipolar or basically you know medical problems, weed helps with that. It helps calm down your system, calm down your nerves, and when they made weed illegal, they weren't thinking about the good part. They were only thinking about the bad part. That's the same thing with guns. They're thinking about the bad parts of guns. They're putting the bad part of having a gun legal or having weapons legalized in America. And you know they're focused on the bad sections instead of the good section. Bad section, get weapons get in the wrong hands, creates mass shootings. Good, someone breaks into my house, I have a way to protect my family. If I don't have a weapon in my house, what am I going to use to protect my family with? Someone has a knife and they pull it out on me while they're coming in my house. What am I going to use to, protect my family? You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get at with this. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. Here, I'm going to set you down there. That's what I'm trying to get at here is if someone brings, a gun or a knife to my house and they threaten to cut me, and kill my family, what am I going to use to protect my family with? Y'all are not thinking about it in that perspective. When y'all are wanting to, get rid of weapons, y'all ain't thinking about y'all's own lives. Y'all aren't realizing y'all's own lives are at stake. Okay? For example, like I said, yes, we are civilians and we're not government officials. But then again, someone comes in our house. For example, someone comes into your house, right? All right. Say you're not president, right? You wasn't president, you wasn't congressman, you wasn't nothing. You was just a nobody, like the rest of us, right? No one knew who you were. No one knew what you was about. No one knew where you lived, or basically no one knew you except your close friends and family. Someone came into your house, and the only thing you had is a AR-15 and a knife. But someone came into your house, and just started basically robbing you, right? What are you going to choose first? I'd choose the AR-15 because guns can override anything. Someone brings a knife to don't ever bring a knife to a gunfight. Basically, don't bring a knife to a gunfight because the person with the knife is always going to get killed. Guns are used to protect people in harmful environments. If you take away the weapons, you're basically you're lowering the risk of mass shootings, but you're raising the risk of people dying in like robberies or stuff like that. Because people can always have, ways to knives. I have my fair share of knives. I have a few, actually. And it's not that hard to get a knife. I can go to the local convenience store right now and get me a knife right now. You can even go on Google. Go on eBay and look up kits for weapons. There's ways you can get weapons. There's ways you can get guns. The point I'm trying to get is, I might be 18. Yes, I might be just a regular 18-year-old from Georgia. But I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to weapons. Like I said, I have brothers in the military, and they will tell you straight up that they support the Second Amendment full on. Because if they took away the weapons, how would they be able to, you know, keep their family safe? My brother, one of my brothers has a shotgun. Another one has, has a little, I think he has an M9. I think he has a 9 millimeter, and then his wife has a little pocket pistol, a little Beretta, or I think. And they bought them to protect their family. And the point I'm trying to get at is, if you take away the weapons, if you take away, if you try to take away our Second Amendment right, you're just changing America as it is. America has had gun problems since the beginning of time. And yet they still brought, the Second Amendment into the Constitution. The Second Amendment was always in the Constitution, even though there was gun violence in the beginning. And when you want to take that away, that's basically making us feel like we're being dictated, basically told what we can and can't do. So, I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to say it proudly. I'm voting for Donald Trump in 2020. I want someone that wants to be able to help me protect my family. You could say that Donald Trump is a bad president, and I know I don't put my political views out there, but I'll be damned if I'm going to have some dude try to take away my